long straight red, and that was very risky, that safety, but he took the risk. I thought he would have gone into the side of the pack, and now Gary Wilson also taking the risk. And he's managed to cover that red.
And Wilson is still edging the safety battle in this match after 21 frames against one of the best in the business, one of the all-time best tactical players in Mark Selby. What a feather in his cap that is. And he's more than matched him in the break building stakes, so it's just been a tremendous all-round performance from Gary Wilson in only his second ever Crucible appearance, just his third match here. World number 30, doing himself proud. The only question now is, can he finish the job?
Well, he's got Mark in a little bit of trouble here. He could come off the left side cushion and land up to the red behind the black. Well, has he left a chance here? I think there could be a gap between the black and the red to be able to go for this red. And if he should get to 12 frames, Selby would be in big trouble. He's in big trouble now, but deeper. Right in the middle. And that was an unfortunate kiss for Gary Wilson. Had it missed that red, he would have been on a colour. Played at a good speed.
What a tremendous pot again that was from Wilson.
Well, too risky to take the long straight blue on, or the green. So just the safety.
Gary Wilson, 1.
This looks a good line for the safety. Had a good speed as well. Don't think he can hit the red nearest the black cushion, but he could come off the cushion and land up to that red. That's an option. see the red above the pink. Not only can he see it, he can pot it. What a great shot again from Gary Wilson.
Well,
And again, deserved better, but he played the cue ball to there just in case. So just a little roll up to the yellow.
Gary Wilson, 1.
Two outstanding long pots already from Wilson in this frame. Brilliant cueing.
Had to play that with a lot of side on the cue ball, and it's
Gary Wilson,
just
4.
short.
Yeah.
This was a very difficult shot he was playing there. Playing with extreme left-hand side on the cue ball to create the angle to try and come in behind the red.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just short of pace. Watch the side on the cue ball there. This time he gets it right. Easy enough to get the cue ball in the balk area, but he's trying to get it into an area where it creates problems for Mark Selby, and that's not the best shot he's ever played. He's left a red onto the right corner. Should have been playing the cue ball more to the yellow pocket there. Although it's such a tough pot, this. 11-10 down. Black doesn't go, pink doesn't go. Playing off the red next to it for position onto the blue, hopefully. Now, how's your luck? It's not good. It's not good. This red is on to the left middle.
Well, Selby's bang under it now. Firm favourite to come through this match at the outset, over 25 frames against a player who's never been higher than the top 32 in the world.
1.
Too hard for the blue. Black, yellow is available. Not sure if he can swing the cue ball round the angles off the blue. The brown could be in the way. The red on by the black spot available. The one above it also available. He doesn't want to hit the angle. Well, could that be the let-off that Selby was looking for?
6.
Would have been favourable to play it with the other side. Just a touch of the other side. Too risky to have took the red on.
Gary Wilson, 6.
So a let off for Mark Selby. He needed it.
Riley Costello, please. Thank you. Visual the game in progress.
Cue ball's close, but not in the pocket. Good safety.
And I don't see this match speeding up as we head towards the winning line. There could be an awful lot of mileage in this yet. Of course, the afternoon session is due to get underway in an hour and 3/4 time.
What are you saying, Philip? They could be pulled off.
Well, you never know. It's happened before.
Yeah, it's possible. If it went 12 each at, say, 1:45, 10-2, maybe they wouldn't play the decider and bring them back later. What a shame that would be. The safety from both players was wonderful to watch. Selby with a genuine chance of eclipsing Stephen Hendry's record of 7 World Championships. He's won 3. He's young enough to win another 4. So a lot of pressure on Mark Selby. Oh, he's played that well. Could have done without the kiss, but still a good safety. Good escape from a good safety.
35 years of age, Selby.
This kind of game would suit Selby. Has he left a possible plant there? I'd like to see this.
Yeah, I think the problem for Selby has been that Wilson is more than happy to mix it with him in the tactical side of things.
Well, obviously the plant is not on, but needs to catch this extremely thin. And that's a good safety again. Well, that's all you can do when your opponent plays a good safety, is try and play one back. And now Gary Wilson looking at the plant, but surely it's not on.
7 hours and counting. Another good contact from Selby. Got just enough of the red to get the cue ball back to Bork.
Yeah, I don't think Gary Wilson wanted to play this type of frame, but he hasn't got any choice at the moment. Selby plays a good safety. It's all he can do to play a good safety back. Caught it a little bit thick. Then it's okay.
And gradually the red's gravitating over to the left-hand side of the table.
And again, he's looking at this possible plant, but if it was right behind it, he might be able to hit the red thin enough to make the plant, but from where he is, I don't think he can hit it thin enough. He's using it just as a way to get in behind the yellow. Won't go off the other red, will it? No. That's what he played. That's what he's got. Good safety.
Minutes already and just 12 points scored.
Yeah, just sit back and enjoy this safety bout.
It was a feature of that extraordinary frame, the decider against or between Brissell and Wilson. 79 minutes and 31 seconds all told. There was some tremendous safety, wasn't there, with the Reds all congregated on the top cushion.
Yeah, I never saw that match, but I heard about it, and apparently Gary Wilson played some fantastic safety shots. No, that wasn't one of them, but it's still safe. Caught the red too thick. The red that he can pop to the right corner. He could be making contact with the other reds and taking it on. If he can miss the reds, it's worth taking on. So you could call this a half chance.
Well, I think Selby went for that and he missed it by a wide margin, and one or two of his long pots of late have been missing by quite a way. That will concern him.
Yeah, he was airing on the thin side rather than the thick side. Had he missed it thick, he may have left a chance at that red in the middle of the table, the one nearest the right middle. So he aired on the thin side, and again, can't blame him for that. Chance to get in behind the yellow, maybe. It's all about speed, this. Very nearly had the line. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he was willing that in behind the yellow. It's still a good safety, but a fraction more, and he'd have had that cue ball in behind the yellow.
Williams made a century, by the way, to win his second consecutive frame and trailed Dave Gilbert just 8-7, and they're in their deciding frame. Williams is in, so it's looking like being dead level at the end of session 2. Good comeback from Williams.
maybe a chance of getting the cue ball in behind the green and blue. But got to be careful. He was looking at the pot there, the red by the black spot. And when I say got to be careful about leaving the red into the left corner, the one he's closest to. 45 minutes nearly since the last pot for Mark Selby. He's going to leave the red to the left corner if he takes the one on by the black spot. That's what he's faced with. The red that you're looking at there, the straight, long straight red. You can't play off that to go back down the table for fear of kissing the black or one of the reds. If he lands up to the red nearest the right corner pocket, he leaves a possible red to the left middle. Just looked at that shot. So, a half chance. That's all you can call it, a half chance. Red to the middle. He'll play the cue ball to the baulk cushion in case he misses it, but if he gets the cue ball to the baulk cushion and pots the red, he'd have a nice angle on the yellow. Oh, missed it by a long way, and he needs a bit of luck, and he didn't get it. He didn't get it. So, Gary Wilson, he kind of lost the safety battle, but it's afforded him a chance.
And again, Selby a long way off with his attempted pot. It was tough, but didn't threaten the pocket.
And that's the worst place he could have missed it, in that side of the pocket. If he misses it thick, the cue ball hits the top jaw and comes back down the table. The cue ball travels on towards the baulk cushion. But missing it thin like he did, took the red down the table, and it's given Gary Wilson this chance. Got an angle on the red to the middle to come down for the pink.
6. 13.
Well, the way he's been playing, you would fancy him to score heavy here. But approaching the winning line, bound to be nerves there. Well, looks like he can just play a little screw back for the pink to the right middle. He couldn't get straight on the pink, but he could be on it.
Worryingly for Mark Selby, nerves have been conspicuously absent from Gary Wilson's game so far.
Gary Wilson, 13.
He hit the last one thick and probably overcompensated. So that was the chance. Now, how important is that missed chance going to be? Not having the run of the ball, Mark Selby. This is the misread, overcutting it. Perfect on the blue.
What a clearance, by the way, from 60 odd behind by Dave Gilbert. So it's not going to be 8 each next door. It's 9-7 Gilbert, 69 break to the black to maintain his 2-frame cushion at the end of their second session. They come back tonight to finish.
Well, maybe try and get that cue ball in behind the yellow. He's possibly got the angle on the pink to be able to do that. Looking at coming in behind the green as well.
Brown ball.
So, taking the brown, bringing the brown off the cushion, which he may need.
Mark Selby, what?
Mr. Patient. There's that brown. Blocked the path of the safety for Gary Wilson.
Very much on the face of it a Mark Selby like frame. Very awkward reds, but he hasn't been able to get the better of his opponent in the safety stakes in this match. It's been very competitive in that regard.
In fact, you said that he was winning the safety, didn't you?
Yeah, by a couple of percentage points according to the statistics compiled here at the Crucible. Selby, make no mistake, has played very well in this match, but his problem has been that Wilson has played every bit as well. And Wilson remains in front. 86% safety success to Selby's 84. Selby edging the pot success, but he's a frame behind. And ultimately, that's the only stat that counts.
Well, he can have it replaced or play to pot the red, which is a little too risky for him if he heals. So back it goes. Chance number 2. Well, I'm afraid just looking up at the board to see where the cue ball needs to be exact in these situations.
Okay, thank you.
Very important to catch it thin. If he catches it slightly thick, the cue ball could hit the angles of the pocket and leave Selby in with a chance. So second attempt at this really thin shot, and this time he catches it nicely.
Very nearly 35 minutes this frame has been going. Still 9 reds left.
Yeah, Gary Wilson would be happy if it's 2 hours long as he wins it, gets within 1.
Well, that is going to put the brakes on this 8th day, because it's 1:05 already. And a possible 4 frames, including this one, still to come. And this one's not even halfway done yet.
He's caught the brown, so a half chance here for Selby, but it's a poor table this. But one never knows. And this isn't a gimme. And it stayed out. Now can Gary Wilson see it? All of a sudden, the pockets are tight. This looked in. Some of the balls that have dropped, that looked as though it might drop. So slight swerve. Mustn't turn it too early. Yeah, perfectly played. And he's on the pink. And already a 21-point lead. That was missable as well. Held himself together well there. 2 or 3 reds.
7.
In favourable places, but the rest.
Eight.
Well, that wasn't clean, but very few signs of Gary Wilson really feeling the pressure of the situation, the magnitude of what he could be about to achieve. He's getting closer and closer. Are the nerves really going to kick in, or can he hold firm?
40.
Building a very handy lead in this frame with the reds so
well, twice
placed.
Twice, Mark Selby has earned the chance through the safety. Had a chance there, but missed the red. Had a chance previously, but missed the red. So Gary Wilson has given him chances, but Mark Selby hasn't taken them as yet. And again, there's a sign there.
Gary Wilson, 14.
But Mark Selby hasn't taken advantage as yet. This is a very tough table. Now he's missed 2 cutbacks in this frame alone. Missed an earlier cutback as well. Something for him to practice, maybe. Well, could have done without the kiss. The blue, he might be able to stun him behind those 2 reds. Take them to the middle. But a difficult pot. Trying to develop something, and it could have been kinder, you've got to say. There is a red on, but
6.
it could have been easier. Overcut it.
Mark Selby, 6.
Nothing easy left for Gary Wilson. But a chance to the baulk corner. Edging over these reds, but one good pot here. And this time, well, has he left the red? I don't think he has. I thought he was going to leave the easy red over the middle, and he's had a little bit of good fortune there.
This is one of those frames where, because it's so scrappy and drawn out, when you do get a chance, it's that much trickier to take it because you've lost all rhythm.
Well, that wasn't easy, to be fair, but Mark Selby's not getting away with the misses. So, another good chance for Gary Wilson. .28 points the lead. 3 easy reds. Well, 2 easy reds, the one by the black, possibly. Normally so reliable with the rest.
I wonder if Selby's beginning to wonder whether this is just not his day. By and large, he's played a very good match, but Gary Wilson is playing out of his skin.
Well, he's matching him, and that's the thing, you know, he's reverted to his safety in this game, but he's matched him, Gary Wilson, and when he has developed the chance through the safety, he hasn't taken it, Mark Selby. He's earned the chances, but not taken them.
32 the lead. Reds not nice for Selby as regards a possible counter-attack.
But not nice for Wilson either, to win the frame. I'm surprised he's played. He played to develop the black and the red. And had it worked out, it would have been good, but he could have played for that loose red.
Gary Wilson.
So this frame not over yet. 37 points the lead. And massive, massive frame.
Very much advantage Wilson. Selby's famed resilience, mettle, ability to dig deep in adversity is being tested to the limit here.
Well, as I said earlier, he's had the chances, just hasn't taken them. And he's got away with that one. He could so easily have left that red on. A little kiss on the green there would have left this red on. Now, Gary Wilson doesn't really want to play the red by the black. He doesn't want to bring the reds off the cushion. It looks like he's got to do one or the other, unless he comes off the cushion and hits the free red, which is what he's playing. But he could leave this on. He could leave this on. He has done. He's pushed the pink safe. So although he's left a red on, it's not easy to get to a colour. Thinking of playing the cannon to the pink. At the very least, it brings the pink off the cushion. Yeah, it could have done with a little bit harder. No, this is such a tough pink. Had he caught it just a little bit fuller.
Tough pink, tough reds.
And a tough guy. How has he missed the red? How has he missed that red and the black?
Yeah, it's moments like that when you begin to wonder whether it's not Mark Selby's championship. 45 minutes and counting this frame.
Well, it was an important 6 points, that, you know. Now he could push this red towards the right corner pocket and cover it, forcing Gary Wilson to play the two reds. Well, I think that's a clever shot, that.
7.
With the red over the pocket. Would have been all right without the double kiss.
Whoa.
Shorter pace. High on the blue there, and Selby would have needed snookers. Right in the middle of the pocket, but not ideal on this red, and he's going to need it. 37 the lead, 43
7.
on. Yeah, well played. Well, it could do with the colour, so that Selby needs 2 snookers.
It's looking like 2 down with 3 to play.
Two snookers required. And this red to make sure. And needs to leave this in the pocket or right over it to stop the free balls. Preferably.
Mark Selby has done everything in his power in this match to subdue Gary Wilson, but nothing has worked.
Gary Wilson 12.
And Wilson is now the firm favourite because he leads by 2 and needs just 1 more. An instantly forgettable frame in terms of